Hey there, Magic the Gathering players. Barry White here from Magic Untapped. Welcome back to Who Is on Magic Untapped as we take a look at the stories of Magic the Gathering characters from throughout the game's multiverse. In this episode, we're going to take a look at a fearsome character from the Magic the Gathering set Legends. I'm talking about the evil mage, Johan.
Who is it? Who is this?
Who is it?
Who is this?
Who is it?
Johan, a ruthless and cruel mage who had mastered the destructive side of red magic, had one goal in life: to conquer all of the Dominarian continent of Jamuraa, the tyrannical ruler of the Northern Realms, an area in the northwest of the continent. He was not content with his corner of Jamuraa. He wanted it all under his thumb, and he was willing to do whatever it took to make it that way. The mage began expanding his territory, taking out various city-states along the way. At one such battle, he encountered Hazazon Tamar, the governor of the city-state of Bryce in the Sokovia Desert. Also a talented mage, Hazazon defended his city against Johan's forces. In the battle, he brought forth an enchanted sandstorm that scattered much of Johan's forces. Between that and rampaging sandworms, Johan was forced to flee. Riding a fire drake, he lands in the oasis of the Favra, a land populated by catfolk. There, disguised as an unassuming human, he meets a tiger warrior named Jadit Ojanen. The disguised Johan used a magic charm on Jadit, and manipulated him into convincing the elders of the tribe to allow him to become Jadit's guardian. Reluctantly, Favra's elders agree. Along with a second tiger warrior, Johan and Jadit explore the oasis in the guide of Johan wanting to chart it. What the mage was actually doing was attuning himself with the area's ley lines to strengthen his magic. Once this treachery was discovered, Johan escaped, killing a few Favrian guards in the process. Jadit set off after him. Johan then traveled beyond the Great Wall, a 200-foot-tall, man-made stone wall that separated the forest, plains, and mountains of the majority of Jamuraa with the wastelands and craggy coast of southwestern Jamuraa. He was being lured there, as it would turn out, by Shaoku, a vampiric cult leader known as the Endbringer. She had learned of Johan and hoped to enslave him as one of her thralls. Johan, though, caught on to Shaoku's plotting and escaped, deciding to travel back east and back to the Sokovia Desert to resume his conquest of the continent. Once again, he raised an army which would do battle in his name, this time adding skyships to his forces that would allow them to traverse the desert without fear of the menacing sandworms that reside there. As Johan gathered his forces, spies were checking in on his every move. And while the spies could do nothing to stop Johan's momentum, they were able to convey intelligence to the various city-states that would find themselves in the mage's wake. This included, once again, Bryce. Under Hazazon's supervision, a number of the city-states also began constructing their own sky fleet in defense against Johan's army. These preparations made Johan's battles extremely tough, and his army faced a number of losses along the way. What would be the final battle of what historians would call Johan's War occurred at Favra, where Johan faced a coalition of not just cat warriors who banded together against him, but also many of the human societies who saw the mage as a serious threat. Initially, the battle was going well for the coalition. From his skyship, however, Johan used his magic to turn the tide in his favor, incapacitating Hazazon in the process. Mercenaries fighting for the coalition, led by Hazazon's wife, Adria Strongheart, boarded Johan's ship, but the mage was protected by powerful magic. He easily slew Adria and repelled most of the mercenaries. In desperation, Jadit, who was among the mercenaries, rushed Johan and tackled him. The both of them fell from the skyship and began to plummet towards the desert below. The drop nearly killed the cat warrior. Johan, protected by spells, found himself unharmed. As the coalition forces were falling all around him, the mage stood back up and prepared yet another spell to ensure his victory. The sand around him began to quake. A sandworm emerged, and Johan was swallowed whole. After the fall of Johan, his leaderless troops, fell into disarray and scattered. As for the coalition, They too went their own way after the battle, with the remaining Roerban mercenaries leaving to explore in the name of their fallen leader, Adira. Hazazin returned to Bryce, where he would continue to serve as governor for another decade. Jadit went on to lead Sakurvia's now united bands of catfolk and would father a proud line of tiger warriors, leading them all back to their native land of Scarwood, where they would rebuild the tabernacle at Pendrell Vale, and found a mighty empire that still stands on Dominaria to this day. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Also, we have a tip jar on Patreon if you would like to support the channel monetarily. Greatly appreciate it. Thank you for watching.